Hi, it is currently 2:16 a.m. I was gonna make a video at midnight. All I wanted to do is take a quiz on the internet, and that's what we're gonna do. Being that it's almost Christmas time, I wanted to find out what kind of Christmas person am I. So I went to the king of online quizzes. The only thing that BuzzFeed is good for. This quiz is called Which Christmas Character Are You? Choose a Christmas sweater. Let's see. I really like cats and cat garments. So I think I would have to pick the cat thing just to keep my cat image up. So, what's your favorite thing about Christmas? I love Christmas music. Christmas music is like my favorite genre of music when it's sung by the right people. If it's sung by the wrong people, I can't stand it. So definitely not Snow, because it ruins everything and is the bane of my existence. I hate Christmas movies in general. Usually Elf is a good one. Food is receiving gifts, giving gifts is kind of fun. The Lake Superior Zoo is having a wish tree this year, as I think they've done in the past. But animals need gifts too, so if you want to check that out, they got some good animals there that need some Christmas love this year. So I'm gonna go with the music though, because I really love Christmas music. Choose a Christmas movie. Hey, Elf. There we go. That was an easy one. Who do you prefer to spend the holidays with? Choose a stocking stuffer. Oh, great. My parents always gave us like the weirdest stocking stuffers. It was always like knives. Let's see. I like Christmas mugs. Which naughty things are you guilty of doing this year? Lying to get out of trouble, texting K to somebody, canceling plans on friends, leaving the dishes for someone else to clean, being jealous of someone else's success, telling white lies. If you asked my girlfriend, it would definitely be telling white lie. Sorry, Al. Choose a Christmas food. Roast potatoes, yuck. Stuffing, yuck. Turkey? Brussels sprouts, yuck. Gingerbread, yuck. Christmas pudding. What? This is like a cake. Is that pudding? Let's do roast turkey. I'm a Grinch? That can't be right. You can be quite cold and intimidating, but it's a protective demeanor that means you're often misunderstood. You have a small group of people that love deeply, but you're a bit of a loner at heart. Honestly, most of the time you'd rather just stay home and catch up on your TV shows. Honestly, that's partly true. If I end up watching a TV show, I like to be home and watch it, like binge watch it. But I'm not cold and intimidating. I'm a big guy, but I don't think I'm intimidating. I don't think I'm cold. Most of the time I'm too hot. As most things go on Comfy Cam, that ended really quickly. However, being as it is 2:22 a.m., I looked over some other BuzzFeed type quizzes, and I thought I'd find the best ones to kind of exemplify what being up late at night is like. So, moving on from Christmas, we are going to go to, let's see, the first thing that you would think of while going to bed is, did you ruin everything? That's a common thing people think about before going to bed, right? Why is Katie so upset? What did you do to Katie? I pushed her into the snow and asked if she liked eating snow burgers. I threw a big basket of oranges at her long, beautiful hair. I asked her about her day with the intention of falling asleep in the middle of her reply. I lured her kind but foolish uncle into a swamp and cut off his beard. That's a little too quirky random for me. I think that I would definitely do the snow burgers thing. Let's see. I think a big basket of oranges. Nah, that's too. Big basket of oranges would hurt. That would definitely ruin everything. Asked her about her day with the intention of falling asleep in the middle of her reply. I feel like that is the most like me, just because I don't think about anything. I just kind of do things while I talk. So that's the one. What happened in the kitchen? It's a mess. I baked a cake using the heat of my body. I just said I was too hot. I held a party in the kitchen and only invited large dogs. I started making pancakes and then fell asleep for 2 days. I forgot how to make ice cubes, and one thing led to another. That is also too quirky, raw XD random for me, so I'm going to go with the heat of my body. My car is ruined. What did you do? I drove it into a very hard lake. Minnesota. That's not super uncommon. I tried to turn into the car from Flubber, but it was nearly impossible. I feared its power and heard it before it could hurt me, just like an Ender Games novel by Orson Scott Card. I was eating a delicious melon as I drove on the highway and trucks came out of nowhere. Again, I'm going to go with the most likely one here, which I think would be I drove it into a very hard lake. This cat looks terrible. What did you do to Mr. Whisker Briskers? Saying that made me not only die a little, but want to die all the way. I got him a book deal with an indie publisher. I tried to make him fuse into a duck so he could be at least half duck. I ate his fur because it was shiny like keys, which I also eat. I tell him that every sunrise means a sunset for someone else. That doesn't really bring up this face for me. I feel like eating a cat's hair would kind of make him respond that way. That's how I would respond if somebody ate my hair. The town is on fire. What happened? I fought the law and the law didn't win. I tripped. I punished the wicked and released their sins into the air. I'm not 100% sure this is my fault, to be honest. Well, yeah, if a whole town is wrecked, maybe it's the whole town's fault. Or maybe, as this picture shows, it's probably just an extinction event and no one is to blame and everyone is insignificant
and this is what it's all gonna come to anyway, so even if it is your fault, doesn't matter.
Ah, the American political system. What did you do? Okay, you know this isn't my fault, right? I dressed up as James Madison, ran through the House of Representatives screaming, more paperwork, more paperwork. That's hilarious. I successfully ran for president on a grassroots campaign and did a really bad job once I was assumed office. I tried transitioning to a technocracy, but no one was willing to meet me halfway. I don't know. That one was kind of dumb. You got, I guess you didn't ruin everything. That's good. That's a different conclusion from what I usually come to at night. I'll be darned. I guess I was wrong. You ruined a few things, but you didn't ruin everything. The whole forest over there is barely ruined at all. My bad. Sorry to blow things out of proportion. Go back to whatever it was you were doing. Oh, that's good. That was a really refreshing quiz. Thank you, BuzzFeed. And at this point in the night, I kind of, you're up late. You just think about whether everything was your fault or not. And you you're in this comfortable zone where you realize not everything is your fault. But you're still a little bit uncomfortable, so you can't really go to sleep yet. And you're kind of wondering, what is it that's making me feel so uncomfortable right now? And then you're like, oh, is it time to pee? That's a really good question. Do you think you have to pee right now? No. Are you sure? Maybe? Are you comfortable right now? Yeah. I'm comfy. Are you willing to make the trip to the bathroom? I mean, if I have to, I will. You should probably just go to the bathroom. But I don't have to pee. Did you go? No. You don't have to pee, but you will soon. I know it's hard to accept, but eventually you will have to pee, and that means you'll have to move. I'm very sorry. I didn't invent the human body because if I did, I probably would have gotten rid of the whole peeing thing from the start. That would be a bad idea, because I like to drink liquids, especially water, and the more water you drink, the more water enters your body, and the more you have to pee. And if I couldn't pee, that would mean that I would have to stop drinking water at some point, and that would be tragic. Don't get me started on milk. Do you ever think it's really weird how solid milk is when you drink it, but it comes out clear? Like, all that white is just in your bladder now, just becoming solid bone rocks in your bladder, just waiting to ruin your week in the future. Anyway, after realizing I don't have to pee, I finally settled in to my bed to become cozy and get the rest that I so greatly deserve, when suddenly a new question pops in my mind. And if I didn't ruin everything, I must have ruined something. So that kind of makes me a garbage person in the eyes of some people. But what kind of garbage am I? Pick a rainbow. That is a nice rainbow right there. That's a good looking rainbow. Pick a unicorn. Alright, that one looks pretty freaking dope. Does it even have a horn? Or is that just an ear? I don't know. I like a hornless unicorn. Pick a baby. Do I have to? I hate babies. Let's see, which baby looks the most like an adult? This baby has the face of an adult. Not necessarily like the facial features, but the expression. Kind of my expression on the inside. Pretty much about everything. So I'm going to choose this guy. That's an okay baby. I like that one. Pick a ray of sunshine. Oh, I like these ones, but I also like misty forest rays. That's cool. Pick a trash bag. Ooh, this is a good question. This is like medical waste, I think. Is this recycling? If I were garbage, what would I be? I feel like I would like to be recycling, but I just eat such garbage that I look and feel like this green, nasty, greasy bag. You got pizza box. You're an empty pizza box. There might even be a little pizza in you. You're a good omen. You stand for everything beautiful, everything that is pizza. Well, that's wholesome. I guess I can actually go to sleep tonight, feeling comfortable, waking up refreshed. Probably not, because it's almost 3 a.m. and I still have to edit this video, but I mean, I think we learned something today. I don't know exactly what that would be, but I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you enjoyed learning with me, learning what kind of people we can be together if we try. I'm so tired. I'm so sorry if this video is absolute garbage. I'm sorry if I look like absolute garbage. But at least we know what kind of garbage I am today. So thanks for watching, and I hope to see you tomorrow as well. Goodbye, and good night.